Hey guys, it's Chet again. Gonna come at you with a quick little rundown on another gun that I had just picked up. This one here is M44, little Mosin Nagant or Nagant. I have got the full length one of these, you know, the 9130, and these little M44s are the carbine version of the rifle. They've been getting increasingly hard to find, and you know, where I normally get these guns from, they were out of them for quite a while, and you know, everybody wanted a high price for one that wasn't so good. So you know, the distributor that I get my firearms from finally had some of these in, and I went ahead and I sprung on one, and what I got was basically a mint rifle. And I mean, I just barely wiped the cosmoline off of this thing. You know, it's definitely it's Arsenal refurbished. It says PW Arms, Redmond, Washington, on the receiver there. And from what I understand is that they're an importer that sells to firearms dealers, and that basically most of their stuff is like totally refurbished. You know, Arsenal refinished. I've received several handguns from those guys that have been like mint, like they've never been fired. This guy's the same way. I mean, it's pretty much mint. I mean, looking like it has never been fired. And I mean, the shellac on it is 100%. I mean, there's not even a nick in the shellac really, which is really cool. It's got the side folding bayonet. You know, the bayonet flips back here, and it'll side fold and lay up against the foregrip there. But really powerful little cartridge, the 7.62 This particular M44, it came with its own dog collar sling here. Got your little dog collars, fits through your little dog collar holes here. But it come with a pouch that's got its tools and its oiler and all the necessary crap to care for it. I guess pretty much standard military issue. I just got this a couple days ago, wiped the cosmoline off, you know, pulled it out of the box, and I haven't cleaned the bore or anything on it yet. You know, it gets packed with cosmoline. The whole thing is just absolutely just cosmolined out, you know, which I don't mind. You know, the more cosmoline, the less rust. So, more cosmoline, I'm usually pretty happy. It's a bitch to clean off at first, but it means that that baby is like going to be in prime condition. So, this one's a 1944. Is Hevsk Arsenal, and one of the unique things about it that I don't seem to find anywhere, even on like 7.62 net or anything like that, along with the traditional markings, it's got a Y with a circle around it stamped up by the hammer and sickle on this guy. It's going to be like near impossible to see, but it's just like right in here. I know my camera doesn't have good close focus, but it's got a little Y. So right up on the top here, you've got your classic, like your hammer and sickle with the little olive branches around it, and then you know your triangle arrow for Izhevsk Arsenal, and then your date and everything. But way over on the side here, it's just got a Y and a circle stamped on it, and that's something that I can't find any data on as far as like random markings. So while I was at it, I went ahead and from the same distributor that I get all my guns from, they had a whole bunch of Bulgarian ammunition, like, you know, old 80s and such. They had surplus, a lot of it. So I went ahead and I just sprung and got some of this 7.62 and because I normally reload for this round, and I reload for my 9130. While I did that, I went ahead and I sprung and I got some of these little twine packs here, the 7.62 by 25 for my Tokarev pistols. These are all they're copper washed cases, and they're all sealed and whatnot. You know, you can get a good look at one. They got the red sealer on the primer and the bullet, and they're like a copper wash case. and I'm guessing they're like 174 grain, like the mil spec. But as something that I noticed about them, and even the Tokarov cartridge, is that with a magnet, every one of these is got like a penetrator in it. Even the Tokarov cartridge. I mean, you can't even get the Tokarov cartridge off of there. And this is a Bulgarian Tokarov, you know, and it's hooked. So no doubt, you know, a lot of the mil spec 7.62 by 54s, they've all got the steel penetrator in them, you know, just like as a military standard. But what I was really surprised is that the Tokarov cartridge, the 7.62 by 25, that it's got a penetrator in it, and I mean it picks up pretty, you know, pretty fierce. And you know, I've got different ones of these over the years, like some Polish ones and some old Russian ones and stuff. And these are out of a tin. I guess they're Bulgarian, and they're out of a tin. And they seem to have a penetrator up inside, you know, this here pistol cartridge, which I was unaware of. I just thought it was, you know, ball ammunition. I didn't think it had a steel penetrator, but you know, it's all corrosive, of course, so I'm going to clean the crap out of it if I shoot, you know, some of this here. Like I said, when I go out, I might shoot like 20 at a time, and I usually do hand loads because I have the 9130 that I hand load for. So I'm probably going to shoot the same hand loads, you know, out of this little M44 here. But I bought some of this because it was a really good deal, and I thought I'd kind of just see what it was about. But I went ahead and I just got like a few packs of the crap here. This is all the Bulgarian twine wrapped. And then these, you know, a bunch of little pouches of this 7.62. Some of them are in these brown wraps, you know. Some of them are in these here wraps. Kind of flimsy and thin. They're paper, like. So I was minus one cartridge on one of the wraps because the paper tore, and like obviously a cartridge fell out. Just picked up 5-round set May clip. Never know when you'll need that for just bench shooting. But and some different 7.6239, some kind of Yugo Cold War stuff just to try out. But anyways, that's the latest M44 Mosin Nagant 1944. Man, this one I picked up at SOG, Southern Ohio Gun, and the few firearms that I've received from them that have the import mark PW Arms Redmond, Washington, are mint. They're just like actually just totally mint. I mean, it doesn't ever look like they've been, you know, used, but a super nice example. I know, like, when you guys are collecting and stuff, like, some people want, you know, ones that are like, yeah, been actually out in the field being used, like beat up in the war or something. But I take all mine out and I shoot them out here in the desert, like, you know, on the weekends and stuff, and so they get the hell used out of them. But when I, you know, get them totally mint like this, it's pretty sweet. Every gun that I collect is a shooter. I have very few, like, you know, safe queens. I pretty much get them, take them out, and shoot the hell out of them, have a good time. And, you know, got all these different calibers. It's just hella fun. But, yeah, so if you guys can get one in, anyone that says PW Arms, if you're ever on Gun Broker or anything like that, you see one where the import mark is a PW Arm Redmond, Washington, you can guarantee that it's totally factory refurbished, you know, re-arsenaled back in the Soviet Union or wherever, because they're absolutely mint. They're beautiful. So that's that. I'll probably go out. One thing I have heard on these is that I guess the harmonics of the barrel, the sights are sighted with the bayonet out. And from some of the stuff I've heard, that they shoot it with the bayonet out because it changes the harmonics of the barrel. And when they sight these in the military, they shoot them with the bayonet extended, and that gets their point of zero. A lot of guys said if you fold the bayonet out here, you know, and you fold it back, that you're gonna have like, you know, some canting to left and right depending on you know, the point of aim. Everybody says try a group with the bayonet out, try a group with the bayonet in, and see. And a lot of people tout that with the bayonet out, it's more accurate. So we'll go give it a shot. I'll shoot some of this old mill syrup here, and then I'll shoot some of my hand loads. So just a nice little look here at an M44. I'm pretty stoked to finally get one. These things used to be a dime a dozen. Now you can damn near never find them. But I had a chance to finally pick one up. 1944 is Hef's arsenal. And she's pretty sweet, damn near like new. So we'll do a follow-up and take it out and shoot it and stuff, and I'll show you guys some groups, and we'll shoot some surplus, shoot some of my hand loads that I normally do through the 9130, and we'll kind of compare groups and stuff, see if it's true, bayonet in or out, you know, if there's a wander on it. So also, if anybody knows about that circle Y that's on that receiver, it might be acrylic, like acrylic letter, but it's just a circle with a Y in it. And I can't find anything, you know, anywhere on the internet about it, like what it means or whatever. So, all right, guys, Chet signing out. Hey, thanks for watching.